super shad I'm going to do gold leaf on. This is what I do use, Charbonnel for adhesive. It's brushed on just like any other adhesive. Just a very thin coat. Make sure it's even. Keep the brush strokes done. These are already coated. They've been sitting for pretty much just a little over an hour, to the point where they're still tacky, but nothing comes off. That's how I know how to put gold leaf on. You put it on too wet, and it does have a tendency to bleed through. So, here we go. This is Mona Lisa brand gold leaf composition. I don't put real gold leaf on because I don't have $1,000 to buy 24 leaves. Very delicate stuff. You put either side on, it doesn't matter. Start wherever you want, and that's pretty much what I do. Put it on. Just use a little gilding brush or a very soft paint brush, pat it down. Seams are really virtually invisible, so it's not a big deal. You can see how delicate I use it. I coated this entire bait with adhesive. That's why it's kind of standing it off here. You can see the little opening there where it missed. Split when I put it down. Just take some and put it on it. You won't be able to see it when it's done. I try to just kind of break it off at the halfway point. Again, the seam's pretty much invisible, but I still try to keep it within a seam line if possible. Just use it to the best of your ability. For what it is, it's rather inexpensive. I will use 4 leaves on this bait. And again, it's a mag shad, so I mean it's a sizable bait. Again, I'll just break these off. I use all these pieces to make my own variegated of different colors. Pretty much a mix of colors. And I will leave that like that for that side. We will switch and go to the other side. Hardest thing's probably getting it off the paper. Now this should be laid on to cover the remainder of whatever is there. See openings, fill them in. Should stick, the rest will just come off. You could use all these pieces to do it if you so wanted to. I choose not to. I'm trying to get the best out of it that I can. And I think it does work better with the fuller sheets than piecing it like a variegated where it's all pieces, but it does work either way. gold leaf will follow anything that's on your bait. So if you have patterns carved into it, whatever, scales, gills, it'll follow it right down to the detail. Use the brush to knock off the loose. There's the seam. Again, just use the brush to bring it to the point where it's knocked off. You can see it a little bit there, but we'll get to that. Finish cleaning them off. Got spaces, little openings. Stick it in there. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You can come back on this and put a little more adhesive over it and put gold leaf right back on it again. Press a little bit when you're filling these little cracks, these little voids, or you know you're painting them, you don't even have to, which these will get some candy on them, but seeing that we have it here and we're doing it, why not fill it up? Here. You can just keep putting it on if the adhesive is a little wet. It will stick. Okay, to clean the rest of it off. Still got some spaces, but that's okay for me. Doing right now is just knocking off a bunch of the loose stuff, the loose gold leaf. Then I take wax paper, on it, cloth, and then I rub it out. Set it down on here, just give it a good rub.
66 on purpose?
Seam line there. Doesn't want to stick in there, but that's okay. It'll be paint.